Hello students, today we are going to start third part of genetics, which is X-linked inheritance case study. 3 case studies will discuss how the diseases or the defective genes are carried over by a chromosome, that is the X chromosome, or this diseases are formed. So X-linked inheritance. X-linked inheritance are the defect in that the defective genes are carried over on the X chromosome, and if the X chromosome is present, if the defective X chromosome is present in a heterozygous condition, means one is normal and one is the defective chromosome, then it would lead to a carrier condition. It may be in male also, that this. Since in males the X chromosome is only a single X chromosome, so they are the carriers of the diseases. Now next is for the homozygous condition. X0 for the homozygous condition, since the disease is carried over by the X chromosome only, so if it is present in the homozygous condition, then the person is a diseased one. So this condition in heterozygous, they are carriers of the disease. In homozygous condition, they are the diseased one. So let's start the case study. First case study is about normal mother and color blind father. So normal mother XX, this is for the female, XY for the male, where the father is color blind. For color blind father, since the disease or the defect is carried over by the X, so we are making this male. Then they form gametes X, X, X0 and Y. Now we make a Punnett square for this, taking the characters together. X, X for the female from the female parent, and X0 and Y from the father or the male. Now in this case, the result what we get is X, X0, X0, X, X0, then XY and XY. All the 4 offsprings in this, as you can see, 2 are females and 2 males. 2 females and 2 males. Female or with the symbol I am representing, female with X, X0 condition, which is a heterozygous condition. Heterozygous condition, and the person is a carrier of the disease. Then XY, since for the male the condition is simply XY, which means they are the normal persons, not the carrier of disease. All the males are normal in this condition. So this is the first case study 1, in which we have crossed a normal mother with a colorblind father. So the gametes produced is XX in the case of normal mother, X0 Y from the father. When we made a Punnett square for this, the offsprings what we get is 2 female, carrier female, as the conditions are heterozygous and the males are normal in this case. Next is case study 2. In the second case study, there is the mother is a carrier mother for the defective gene and the father is a normal father. So for the defective gene, this, then the offsprings X, X, X and Y for this. Now these are the gametes for before fertilization, and next we make a Punnett square or the probable offsprings in this case. For the female we are writing X, X, not in case of the female, and for the male X and Y, this one. So this is for the male, the females in this case. Now the probable offsprings would be X and X naught. First case X and X naught. Second one X and X naught. Third case X naught Y. Here X naught Y. So in this case, again two females and two male, out of which the condition for the female is XX naught, which is a heterozygous condition, and the females are carriers of the disease. Next, male, the condition is X naught Y, which is since it is having a single X chromosome, which is a defective chromosome, so the males are color-blind males. Color-blind male. So in this, all the four offsprings are having defective gene, single defective X chromosome. Since it is heterozygous condition for the female, so the females are the carriers of the disease, while in case of male, single X chromosome is present, so males are colorblind for the disease. Next, case study 3, which you have to make yourself that carrier mother we can represent X, X naught, colorblind father X naught Y. This gametes I am making for you, X and X naught and Y, and the Punnett square you have to make X, X naught Y. This is for the male, this is for the female. Now you have to predict or make the Punnett square and predict what are the probable condition for the defective gene in case of the offspring of the case study 3. This is your homework. So let's revise the topics that we have discussed today. First was the X-linked chromosome. X-linked chromosome, some diseases like hemophilia and color blindness are carried over by X chromosomes, or the defective genes are present on the X chromosome. So the inheritance is termed as X-linked inheritance. In this case study, normal mother and colorblind father, we have made a Punnett square where 2 females and 2 males. Out of that, males, if the condition is a single X, since males are having single X chromosome, so if that single X chromosome is a defective one, then the male is a colorblind male. While in case of female, if both the X chromosomes are having the defective gene, then only they are the diseased persons. Otherwise, they are the carrier of their disease as the heterozygous Mostly they are having a heterozygous condition, that is one X, one normal X, and the other is a defective X carrying the genes for the color blindness. So this is all about X-linked inheritance. Thank you for today.